Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the featured streamer broadcast. First and foremost, some couple of administrative things. During the featured streamer interview, notifications will be silent and interaction with chat will be limited. On this note, if you have any questions for Frosty, please hold them till the end when we'll open it up to chat. Secondly, when you do ask questions, please make sure you're respectful and, and so forth. Lastly, we will be... Oh, no, sorry, I've already told you that. So without further ado, I'm Eleanor. This is Frosty. Yo, Frosty.
Hello, hello.
Hello, can we all hear him? Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to just crack on. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and we're going to find out who you are.
So, right, I'm with it. All about it.
Let's go at it. We'll start nice and simple. Food and drink. What's your favorite meal?
Can I say Pop-Tarts?
Of course you can say Pop-Tarts. I hear you ice creamed some Pop-Tarts recently.
Yeah. It's a new experiment of mine. I tried making a Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich, and it actually turned out way better than I thought. I mean, I guess you can't really go wrong with Pop-Tarts and ice cream, so.
Fair enough. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee? Favorite
I wish I could drink more tea, though. I do.
Yeah, I'm all for like the sort of healthy teas, but no.
Yeah.
I just sort of look at them and they live in a cupboard.
Too much sugar and stuff. It's just like, yeah.
What's your favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Favorite non-alcoholic drink? Cranberry juice.
Oh, that's healthy.
Wow. Yeah, only like the not like the real stuff. There's like this ocean spray stuff. And
oh yeah, we got ocean spray here.
Yeah,
it's damn good.
So that's it. That's what I'm about.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Jameson whiskey.
Yeah, good Irish whiskey. If you made your own cocktail, what would you call it?
Let's see. Own cocktail. I just call it the Tart Special.
Tart Special? What the hell does that taste like?
I don't know. Like, I think I would actually have to add. It'd be like a pina colada, but I'd sprinkle Pop-Tarts or something on top. I don't know.
Ah, perfect. Love it. Love it.
There you go.
So a bit more contentious. Music. Who's your favorite band of all time?
Favorite band? I was late into music. I didn't really like music until into my 20s, which is weird.
No.
Yeah. So let me think. It'd probably be somebody more recent. I don't know. I really don't. I'm kind of just all over the place. I think I'm just.
Is that something you're enjoying right now?
Things. I've actually been listening to a lot of 70s lately.
Nice.
Yeah. So like, more like 70s soul. So like, I've been listening to like Marvin Gaye and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just I'm just like
good music.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like all over the place with my music selection. But that's one of them for sure.
What's your best live gig you've ever been to?
Best live gig? I've only been to one. It was this rapper by the name of Kendrick Lamar.
Oh wow, Kendrick Lamar's amazing. I've never seen him live.
This was before he actually was like really big. He had just dropped his first album, and he was doing a college tour. And he went to my little sister's college, and she got like tickets for like $10. And I went down there, and that's the only concert I've ever been to too.
What a concert to start with.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some living up to. What's the best song to drive to at night?
Best song. I think it depends on where I'm coming from. Coming from work, I need something like something kind of nice and chill to kind of relax me.
Now this is a sort of 90 miles an hour or 90 kilometers an hour in a tunnel, middle of the night, going to pick up a McDonald's takeaway sort of. That sort of hypey drive vibe.
Oh, so like my go-to hype song. It kind of changes. But what's my go-to hype song? This is good. I didn't know. I wish I would have thought more about music selection. I didn't really think about music.
Wait till the next one.
Yeah. My go-to hype song would be. It'd probably be Kendrick Lamar. Honestly, I think we'd just stick there. I love his first album. Well, I guess technically that's his second.
Yeah.
His Good Kid, Mad City album. I play that like all the time.
And he's got a lot of real lyrics in there as well.
Yeah. Him and J. Cole are my two favorites. Ooh. So,
going on to movies. What's your favorite film of all time?
Space Jam. I've been watching it ever since I was a kid.
What a film! I've been waiting
Yeah,
for somebody to name an absolute classic for that. That is just
yeah,
from the R. Kelly moments to the Looney Tunes. That's just a
yeah.
film and a half.
Yeah, that's what I grew up with. That was like so when I was really young when that came out. I had the VHS for it, and as a kid, I used to get it. I was the first one up every morning. I got up at like 6 in the morning. I used to watch it every day, and I knew like all the lines, everything
Yeah,
about it. I've seen it like 1,000 times.
it's a brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant film. Who's your favorite actor?
Favorite actor, probably Will Smith. Probably
Yep,
Will Smith.
so many good
Yeah,
films. An
yeah, you
actress?
can't go wrong with him. Actress, um, who's my favorite actress? Um, favorite actress. Yikes. I would probably go with. Let's go with Holly Berry. Let's go with Holly Berry.
Yeah, is that how she
Yeah.
acts, or?
Could be other
Because I
motives
tell you
there,
what,
but
I tell you what, in Die
we'll
Another
just go
Day,
with that.
Die Another
Uh-huh.
Day, there is some terrifically awful acting, and it doesn't matter in the
It
slightest.
doesn't matter, and I mean,
Are we Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, or neither?
neither. I read the first book a long time ago, but I've never really gotten into either one of the series.
Fair enough. Is there one film world that you wish you could be in?
One film world. Film world that I could be in. I'd probably just be in one of the Marvel movies. I would love to be
Yeah,
in the Marvel universe.
it'd be
I think that'd
sick.
be cool. As long as you're not a civilian. I feel like being a civilian in
Yeah,
the Marvel universe would be terrible. Like the Hulk just comes and destroys your house. You're
yeah,
just
you're
like,
just in the way, aren't you?
yeah, you're just in the way at that point.
Okay, you're big into anime, am I right?
Yeah, huge, huge, huge.
Yeah. So, can we narrow it down to a favorite anime, or perhaps more easily a favorite anime type, or both?
Favorite anime is Naruto. Naruto
Okay,
for sure. So
that's nice to
that
see.
was like my first big anime that I mean I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid, which is technically anime, but I
Yeah.
didn't know what anime was back then. But like when I really knew what it was, Naruto was my first like big
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the
thing, and
same boat
that's
that you were back then. Like, I've seen the first
hmm
Pokemon series, and that's pretty much
yeah,
as far as it goes.
yeah,
So I'm really intrigued by this. I'm not going to lie. I had to say to the husband, like, "Hey, tell me something about anime."
yeah.
So I understand the big question is dubs or subs.
Oh, I'm a sub guy all the way. I don't. You see, most sub guys hate dub guys, but I'm okay. Like, I just like that people watch anime, so I'm just like, watch your dubs,
I'm
So,
so pleased you said this because I'm a subtitle person for anything. Like in the sort
yeah,
of Asian movies, the way you do the sort of
mm,
all the typical stereotypical kung fu fighting films. I can't
yeah,
stand
oh
dubs.
yeah,
It's got to be subtitles, and I'm really
yeah.
pleased that that's because everybody I've asked so far has been like, no dub. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay, because
Nah,
they're
I
cartoons.
can't.
It
I
doesn't matter. I'm like,
can't.
no, it does.
I think me watching so many dubs showed me how like with a lot of animes, the dub voice is like an American guy, and it doesn't fit.
Ah,
Like to
right,
me,
yeah.
it doesn't seem to fit the anime anymore, and it's
Well,
just
I mean,
like
especially if it's sort of regionalized characters, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's just like some guy like from Texas with like a really heavy accent, and you're just like, this doesn't fit the city slicker, like so.
Is there a character from an anime show that you personally relate to or think represents you in a way?
Um, I would say I find bits and pieces out of everybody.
Yeah.
I think I identify with like. Well, I mean, if we can go back to Naruto, which is my favorite
Hmm.
show, I identify with just his wanting to just help people and like how much he cares about his friends. Like my few real friends that I have, I would die for all of them. So it's like
Yeah, it's real.
I think you
Um,
find something out of everybody, like to some point.
in terms of anime genres, do you mostly watch things with action involved, or
No, I watch everything.
you
I
watch
watch
everything?
I watch drama. I watch all of it.
Yeah.
Romance. We can do it all.
And on the anime I understand, who's your favorite Pokemon? Now you be careful here.
Favorite Pokemon. I want to go with like the tip. I'm just gonna go with Pikachu. Pikachu is just like the goat. Pikachu's been
Yeah,
around forever.
it's he's the big one. Um, coming to something that's a serious topic for all of us here. What's
hmm
your favorite video game of all time?
Favorite video game of all time. Ooh, that's a good one. That's tough. Favorite video game of all time. Honestly, I would say like if there was one game that I could play forever, it'd be Ark.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just so free. It's
Mm.
such a free game because it's what you make of it. So
What
like there's endless possibilities with Ark.
you could say the same of like Minecraft though. What makes Ark stand out?
I got into Ark first. Minecraft is cool,
That's nice
but
and
like
simple.
yeah, it's pretty simple. I got into Ark first, but Minecraft I've seen it, but Minecraft is more building focused. Ark is more like action to me.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I haven't gotten enough into Minecraft to really know all the ins and outs, but
Mm.
Ark just seemed to identify with me better. So that's the one I started with first, and I probably put more time into that game than I have any other game ever.
On that note, what game would you like to stream that you haven't streamed yet?
I don't know. I don't think I have anything because I kind of try everything at least once. There's stuff that I streamed and then it doesn't like go great, or I didn't like the way I streamed it, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, well, we're gonna put this on the shelf.
Yeah.
But if I had to stream anything, it'd probably be like a classic. It'd probably be like a classic one. I'd run through like Sega Genesis Sonic,
Mm.
or like I'd play like
That's a
Nintendo
vibe and a
64
half.
Super Smash,
Yeah.
like stuff. Like I'd play old games like that I don't have at the moment. So.
On the old game note, is there an old game or a childhood game that you remember that you would like to see remade?
A childhood game that you know what I there was something that crossed my mind in like a chat conversation, and I can't think of what it was. If I had to remake anything, it wouldn't even be that far back. Oh, you know what? Star Fox. That's exactly what
Yes.
I would remake. Star Fox.
Yes.
The
You're not the
original
first
Star
one to say
Fox
this either. They're
64 was so
brilliant
good.
games.
Oh my god, if they remade that, I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
They did a tiny sort of remake of a Star Fox game for GameCube, but from what I remember, it
Oh no,
didn't
that
stick.
one wasn't
It
even
didn't
on the
stick true to
chip.
it, right?
It
Yeah.
wasn't even on the chip. I watched my friend play it. I was like, "What is this blasphemy?" And it was like, "This is Star Fox." I was like, "This isn't Star Fox."
Yeah, I remember people saying like, "Oh my God, Star Fox is coming back," and then suddenly it was like, "Okay, never mind, it didn't happen." Like, put it to the side, boys.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. Like,
is there a video game that you remember from your childhood as being like your escape? Um, was there a video game world that you sort of felt like was your home, if you like?
I think I mean any video game. I'm still kind of like that. I get so engrossed in like the games that I enjoy. But early on, um, I was really into well, I mean, I guess that wouldn't be super early on, but I was into the original Halos on
Mm.
Xbox. That was like those were kind of like
You could lose yourself
my,
in them.
my yeah, like I can play like if I didn't get yelled at for not doing homework all the time, I probably would have played that all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there a favorite character from a video game?
Favorite character?
Mm.
I mean, if we're talking recently, I would go with Clementine from Walking
I'm
Dead.
so waiting for that. I was waiting.
Yeah. I love Clementine. I'm like, that's like, I've grown so close to her just off of these little series we've done. It's crazy.
For those who don't know, this Walking Dead stream has been fairly recent, and I'm actually screen capturing them even, and storing them away in case the VOD runs out, because I'm currently following the series from earlier on, and I don't want the spoilers, but I really want to watch them because I know how emotionally attached you are to this game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on a desert island, stranded. You can't have any communication. You can't rescue yourself. You can't start making more things. But you can take one possession. What would you take?
One possession.
Looks around. Yeah, that'll do. That light
Yeah,
right there. Yeah, that'll
do. Can it be an electrical appliance or no?
Yeah, sure. It can be anything you want. But you're taking your computer. You ain't got any games.
Oh, I take my dang it. Okay, all right. Let's see.
Just be something tiny.
I
and
know, maybe
sentimental.
just I would probably just say, hold on. If I took a TV, can I watch like shows on it?
Nope.
No.
No.
This is a TV for shows.
No. So, for example,
man.
like if there's a teddy you're attached to, or your favorite pillow, or your favorite hoodie, it could be absolutely anything.
Oh, okay. A hat.
Yeah, you're taking a hat.
Yeah, a hat.
One book.
One book. I don't read a lot. I mean, I read. I don't read a lot of like books for fun. I read a lot of financial books, which is weird.
Yeah.
But
It's probably not very helpful on a desert island, though.
Yeah,
You taking your
that
survival
wouldn't that
guide then,
wouldn't
are you?
yeah, that wouldn't really help me in this situation, you know? I'd be like the smartest guy who could never use any of that money. But if I had to take a book, I read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a long time ago. Love that book.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Yeah.
One fictional character to be stranded on a desert island with.
Hmm. A fictional character to be stranded on a desert island with. I'd probably just go with Bulma because I think she's cute from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, have a bit of that.
Yeah.
One real
Yeah.
person.
One real person to be stranded on an island with. One real person. Probably my best friend. His name's G. He's been like a really good friend of mine for like the last 10 years. I think me and him would never be bored. We just always have something to do. It'd just be fun.
Yeah. So you're on a desert island with Bulma, your best mate.
Yeah.
Your hat, and Charlie in the
Yep.
Chocolate Factory. What do you miss most?
What do I miss most? Video games. Easy.
Yeah, more than food? Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big eater, to be honest, guys. Like, I could probably eat Pop-Tart, like 3 Pop-Tarts would be good throughout the day. Just space them out. Just have like 3 packages of Pop-Tarts, and that could be like my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that'd be good. I like good food, though. I'm not attached to it.
It's just not a desperate need. So why did you become a streamer?
Why did I become a streamer? I watched a lot of Twitch growing up, and it was kind of like watching streams like early on in life was kind of like it was like an escape, I guess, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought it was really cool, but I never thought I would be able to do it. And then a friend of mine that I worked with found out about Mixer. And he was like, "Yo, all you need is an Xbox, so you can stream on Mixer." I was like, "Dude, it's like I always expected streaming to be some crazy. You need a crazy computer, all these cameras, and it was just like, no, man, you can do it straight with your Xbox if you want to get a webcam." So like, I never knew it was attainable until he told me about it, which made me like it was always something that I always like, man. I have a lot of fun on games, and I feel like everybody like I can bring that to other people, but like I never knew if it was something that was actually like something I could do.
Yeah.
So, but when I found out it was something I can do, that's kind of what got me into it.
And what makes you a good streamer? Why should people come to PT's channel?
I mean, good is like that's a objective term. Well, I mean, why am I a good streamer? It's because regardless of how I play or like what is going on, my focus is always going to be on my community or my chat or whoever's around me. So like
agree.
I think that's what like I try to be somebody that you feel like you can know and connect.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So I feel like that's if I had to like toot my own horn, I guess that's something that I base everything I do on. Like, how can I connect with people doing this? You know? So
yeah, I 100% agree. And what makes your channel unique?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still working on that. I think that's my biggest struggle every day. I feel like with so many streamers out there doing stuff, I'm sure there's somebody similar to me or somebody doing something close to me. Yeah,
I ain't found him. You're a man of your own.
I mean, I'm me. So like this, like the me you guys get on stream is the me you're gonna get anywhere. And I feel like, of course, nobody can replicate that. Yeah. Nobody else can be me. So I feel like that's the only thing that makes me stand out is that I'm me at all times.
You know, that's what makes people stay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment of your streaming career so far?
Favorite moment?
You can spoil a video game if you have to.
Yeah. No. I won't spoil any games, but I mean, I have so many small like I think there's always something that like with every new adventure we take, there's always something that I remember and I enjoy. Like I went back and reviewed my clips, and I had a lot of like moments that I had kind of forgot about. I was like, oh my god, I missed when that happened. Oh, so I think if I had to choose one, like it was like unintentional, but I was doing this thing where we were playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I basically let chat answer all the questions, and I was like, "You guys get to 1 million. If y'all if y'all get the $1 million question, we'll find somebody random and just like help them out. Give them a donation or whatever.
Yeah.
And like it was just kind of like it was just like something I wanted to do, but I wanted to do it without like I wasn't doing it to look good, so I tried to do it anonymously and stuff. But like what happened was, so they wound up getting the million, and we found this guy who was really nice, and I wound up like giving him bits, but then everybody from my chat ran into him, and he wound up getting like a level 5 hype train. And I
Yeah.
think that was
Yeah.
like the coolest thing, because like I was all unintentional.
Yeah.
It just all just kind of
It
happened.
came
But
from
like
nowhere, and it showed that your community was so supportive of you being supportive.
yeah. And it wasn't like, and I was like, yo, don't even talk about, like, I wasn't like, people do it, but like I was trying to do it without like bringing any attention to me. I just wanted to kind of,
Make his day.
spread good.
Yeah.
Spread good. That's all I'm about. I'm just trying to spread good. And I think that was one of my favorite moments, because it was just like I was gonna, hang out for a bit, do my thing, and then dip. And like then all of a sudden everybody else just started pouring into his chat, and everybody was giving him bids and stuff. And it was cool. It was like just a newer guy, and it like made his day. And I think
You wholesome
that's probably
being,
one of my favorite moments, because like I think that's what my ultimate goal is just to eventually be able to give back to as many people as I can.
Oh, you
So
wholesome being.
I try, but I mean, it's
Okay.
not easy.
Here's one that's always intrigued me. What is with the name? What is the Frosty
Oh
and your
my god.
Pop-Tart? Like, what's
Uh,
going on here?
I'm gonna so I'll give you a quick backstory on it. I won't like, but
Take your time.
it was random. It was random. Like it has nothing like this. So everybody comes up with everybody has their own meanings. I'm gonna tell you guys now. There's no real meaning to it. I had no thought. I made this like probably over 10 years ago. I've had
Okay.
this. I've had
So
this
it
for a
wasn't an
long time.
actively I'm becoming a streamer, let's call myself this. It was a
No.
I'm using Twitch.
This is what
This is
everybody
my
knows
handle.
me as. Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody knows me. Like people, like all my old Xbox friends, they all know me as FrostnYoPoptart. I never changed that.
Yeah,
I
I have
just
the
kind
same
of
problem.
rolled with it.
Like, I've been
Yeah.
stuck with this Eleanor for years and years and years, and people are like, why the girl's name? And I'm like, I just can't get away from it, to be honest. Like,
I mean, you gotta
that's my
just
reason.
embrace it once you
Yeah.
kind of get stuck with it. Like I never like. It was funny because when I first got the name, I was like, people are gonna think I'm weird, and then I was like, it just became like a topic of discussion, so I stuck with it. But
Yeah. I think it's
in
good
high
for that.
school, it was me, my old best friend from like growing up. He was like my childhood friend, and my little sister. My best friend had stayed the night, and we were having like just like a sleepover. We did that a lot growing up, and uh I forget. I can't even remember what my old gamer tag was, but I was like, this is a lame gamer tag. Right. I was like, we should think of something cool. And then I was just like, let's think of something funny. And then I was so like we were just throwing around names. And it was funny because my friend was eating a Pop-Tart. And that's kind of just where it all originated from. He was eating a Pop-Tart, and we were just thinking of random stuff. It was just like one of those random days,
Right.
So it was just like a random
And
moment.
now
It
it's
was
who
just
you
like
are.
frosting your Pop-Tart. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of just became me. I never saw any of that happening originally, but
On which note, what is your favourite Pop-Tart flavour?
frosted blueberry. That's my favorite.
Oh, okay,
It's
at least
probably
it's frosted.
yeah,
That's sort of
yeah.
So apart from me, who is your favourite streamer to watch in your downtime?
I got a bunch. Out of my community, there's a lot. I like a lot of people. The people that stand out to me, from my like immediate circle of
Hmm.
people. Um, my friend KDG, he's a good guy. I love his stream. I hang out. Gutter Nerds, who you had in earlier.
Yeah.
I just stumbled upon his stream like a month or two ago, but like I literally just spend like, even if I'm not in there, I'm always just like have his stream up. I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
watching what he's doing. My friend Gutter Tier.
Yep. Fantastic streamer.
Um a couple other people, like I got Loom Dog, Hose. A lot of my mods are really good streamers, so
This is true,
I
actually.
watch them a
If
lot.
you hang in Frosty's stream, you discover new people. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
Through raids or through
yeah,
chat, there's loads of great people there.
yeah.
What's your favourite game to play off stream right now?
Apex, easy. Apex. I
Apex it
play
is.
it. It literally Apex is literally ruining my life because it's taking away like the time I should be working. I wind up playing Apex, and it's bad.
Ah, it's great. It's great. Right, quick questions. It's this or that. Night or day?
Mm. Day
Walk or drive?
drive.
Forest or mountains?
Mountains.
Yeah, Mountain Dew or Red Bull?
Mountain Dew.
Silence or noise?
Silent.
Hmm.
No noise. Noise.
Facebook or Twitter?
Can I say neither? I'll go with Twitter though.
Yeah? What's your social
Yeah.
media of choice?
I don't really have one. I'm gonna be honest.
Avoid it like the plague.
Yeah, like I use it only for the stream. Like all my personal social medias are dead.
Yeah,
Dead.
me
I don't
too.
use
I've
them.
only got them for the cats, and for my cat's
Yeah.
social media is more active than mine. It's really sad.
Yeah. See, I could get it behind doing it for somebody else, but
Yeah.
like I'm not a social media person. It's just not. who I
Bath
am.
or shower?
I like baths actually. I'm a bath. If I can sit down and take a bath, it's nice.
Yeah. Online
Yeah.
shop or visiting the store? Obviously outside of COVID.
Outside of COVID, I'm still an online shopper. I'm not a big shopper.
Yeah. Pen or pencil?
Pen.
Beer or wine? Or
Beer.
liquor? Just liquor. Okay, beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you go.
Yeah. Well, no, I
I
sort of threw it in because you sort of looked at me like, "Who? I don't drink these beer and wine things."
No, I actually drink both.
Yeah?
I like both, but like I think it depends on the setting. If I'm just like going to go watch a game, beer. If I'm
Yeah.
like having a nice dinner, wine.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
if I'm going to go, hang out and party or something.
You're a
liquor,
situational drinking person.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're sleeping, is the window open or closed?
Open. Yeah,
Yeah.
open.
Some personal questions. What's your favorite place in the whole world? Be as
Favorite
simple as your
place?
chair or as complicated as a balcony in Paris?
Honestly, sitting in front of a video game, so like my gaming chair.
Yeah. What's your
Yeah.
biggest fear in life?
Biggest fear in life, ending up alone.
Oof, that's deep.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, super deep.
Who is your hero or your inspiration?
My mom.
Oh, you are the wholesome person. I'm loving this.
Not
I'm loving this.
intentionally.
Like,
It's
your
not
favorite stream
intentionally,
moment
I
is
just-
giving away to other people. Your hero is your mum. Like, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Yeah.
Like, it's like cuddles all over. All right, what really pisses you off?
What really pisses me off?
You can list a few if you like. Here's your moment to be
Just-
not wholesome.
Yeah, no. There's two things I don't like. I don't like negativity. I mean, I'm not good at it either. We all have our moments, but like people who are overly negative about everything, that's a big thing. And just people who don't have manners. I have
Oh, yes.
I'm a please and thank you, kind of person. And people who don't have that and they just tell you what to do and there's no please, thank you. I just feel like that irks me. I don't like it.
I agree.
So,
What's
yeah,
the most
that's probably it.
unbelievable thing that's happened to you in your life? Like, what's the most unbelievable thing that actually happened?
The most unbelievable. I don't know if I have that, to be honest. Most unbelievable thing. I don't know. I don't think I have that moment, man. My life is actually really.
He hasn't discovered
really
it yet.
chill.
You know, like
Yeah, it's
2 years'
really
time, he's going to
chill.
give birth to a horse. You know. If you weren't
Something
streaming,
crazy.
what's your career of choice?
If I wasn't streaming, I always wanted to learn how to design games. I think that would have been
That's my
like
answer.
another passion.
Yeah.
I never actually pursued it. But if I could, like, because I loved games so much, I would have loved to actually build my own game one day.
Yeah, it's a terrifying sort of industry to try and get into, but
Yeah,
it's such a dream job.
yeah, for sure.
So Saturday night, 7 p.m., no work. You've got a week off.
hmm
What's Frosty doing? What's the chill evening for you? No work, no stream.
No work, no stream. Probably either sitting on the couch catching up on my anime or chatting with my friends. Just like playing games.
Yeah.
Catching up with people that maybe because my schedule is so weird, I miss out on a lot of stuff. So, yeah, just catching up with the people that matter to me.
Yeah, no, that's good. And if you're going out with a bunch of mates, what's your first thought for where you'd go?
First thought, probably a bar.
Just a bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I just like a bar. I
Yeah,
just
no,
like
I
a
agree.
good,
It's a
nice,
proper chill
nice
out
setting.
social setting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
in 10 years, I mean, hopefully, I'd have a family and be like teaching my kids something really cool.
Mm, like
So,
Sega Sonic
yeah,
games.
like telling them about the old days where we had
Yeah.
like cartridges and stuff like that, and it's not all
You got to
digital.
blow in the cartridge, you know? It
Yeah,
does make a
yeah, yeah.
difference.
Teach them value. Teach them about anime or something.
Yeah.
That, and hopefully, I would still be in the content creation
I
business in
think you
some
will be.
aspect.
And what never fails to make you smile?
Um, my friends, and
Mm.
just and that's not even just like my real life friends, I guess you call them. Just everybody. Like, heck, I get in Discord and I'll chat with somebody, and it'll just make my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just
I know.
depends. But my friends, for sure.
Yeah. I want to take a couple of minutes just to talk to people about what I think it makes you so great. And while I'm doing that, if you have any questions, chat for Frosty, here's your moment. Pop them in, and we'll ask them over. So I discovered your channel relatively recently. You
Hmm.
were, I think you rated Garden Nerds.
Yeah, I do.
And
I do that.
I popped in a couple of days later, and we were doing a flipping Pokemon quiz, and I was sold. Moment one, I was sold. I was all in there. The thing that gets me is that you come to Frosty's channel, and you never know what you're gonna get. Right? It can be as simple as just chatting. It can be something we're playing on the web. It can be chatting about, what we did yesterday. It can be playing a video game. And even when you're, I can see you're playing Attack on Titan 2, you still don't know what to get. Because Frosty's like, I don't know, it's such a involved channel. It's about what's going on in the chat as much as it is what's going on with you. So
Hmm.
every time you arrive, it's fresh, it's new, it's something different. You make me laugh. And your community makes me
Thank
laugh,
you.
actually. You've got some flippin' hilarious people in chat as well. And there's this sort
Yeah.
of relaxed feeling of, I don't want to say anything goes because suddenly, like, people coming in being pricks, they're gone. But there's
Hmm.
this sort of feeling of the space is open.
Yeah.
And I think it's really quite a unique talent because in most streams that you go to, there's sort of a structure. And I don't mean to say there's no structure to your stream, but
Yeah.
there's
No.
sort of a
No. No.
structure to the
There's not a
chat.
lot.
People are coming to say, we've got to be in this type of person, or we've got to be that type of person, or we've got to fit in this box, we've got to like these types of games.
Hmm.
And there's this open atmosphere of, you can walk in, and the one thing you're going to get from Frosty is some energy. You definitely give it some energy and some enjoyment. But as I say, like,
Hmm.
it's sort of, yeah, it's anything goes. And also the other thing I love is that you speak your mind. And I don't mean you turn around and go, you're a prick. I don't mean that at all. It's more a
Hmm.
case of, you've got a thought, you let it come out. And
Yeah.
there's a fabulous spontaneity to that. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Do we have any questions, chat? Do we
Thank
have
you.
anything
I
that we'd like to
appreciate
ask
that.
Frosty? And also, while we're on that topic, speaking of Frosty,
Mm.
if you're here and for some odd, weird reason you don't know who this guy is, there's the socials. Go find them. Go follow them. Go catch up on YouTube. Watch the VODs. Get attached. Twitter's great for the notifications. That's how I know that Frosty's going live. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
such a
gotta do
pleasure
better
to
with my
have you.
Twitter.
It's such a pleasure to have you here. So sort of soon after I've met you, and to discover so much about like who you are. Um, I think it's quite a unique channel, if I'm honest. Your own channel, in that
Hmm.
there's no point. Where you're going to sit there and go, do you know what? I love this game. Let's go find this person who watches it. You're not going to arrive at Frosty and stay there for that reason. But you might
Hmm.
think, I like this game. Let's go watch Frosty. And
Hmm.
then, way back time, really. Okay, I'll go and find your actual Twitch while I'm at that. That works for me. Oh, no, it doesn't. Let me just put your Twitch link actually in the chat. There you go. We can play
Cool.
Spot the Difference with that one. It's flipping identical. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, you don't come to Frosty's channel to watch a specific game. You come to Frosty's channel because you love Frosty. And I think, you said earlier that you're not sure what's unique about your channel. But
Hmm.
I think you are unique. And I really think, absolutely to the best of you. Because
I appreciate that.
it's
I
such a
really
place
do.
and a joy to be.
I mean,
Um,
that's what I'm trying to make. I feel like I'm kind of a real critic of myself, but yeah,
aren't we all?
that means a lot. So thank you so much.
Oh, do you know what? I've been calling you Frosty in my head, on your
Uh-huh.
stream, in my title, in the Twitch link. It's not Frosty in your Pop Tart at all,
No,
is
no,
it?
no, that's fine.
It's
There's
Frost
actually
in your
people.
Pop Tart.
Yeah, but there's literally people who call me Frosty. So no, it's good.
Absolute
Everybody has their own way
revelation.
that they pronounce it. Some people call me Tart.
No,
Some
well, I'm
people call me
spelling
Pop
it
Tart.
wrong.
Some
Some
people
people
call me
call you
Frosty.
Tart. I love that.
Like in my original, like the come up thing was like everybody called me Tart. I was Tart. They was like, "Yo, what's up, Tart?" I was like, "What's up?" And then
That's
like it
beautiful.
became Pop Tart, and now it's PT.
Yeah, PT is how
So
I would. Sure,
yeah,
but yeah, I've
so
been literally revelation to me. I genuinely thought the link was Frosty in your Pop Tart. So what's coming in your channel? What's happening soon? What are we looking forward to?
I'm working on things. I feel like I'm always like trying to figure out what's next. I think that's the one like good and bad thing about me always doing something different. It's like I run out of that stuff so fast. Like I'll have a good layout for the week, and then the week's over. I'm just like, man, I got to think of another week's worth of content. Um, there's a few new games that I'm working on. I'm working on some actual like some. I got this cool thing I want to do with like a quiz based off of all my viewers, and I'm just putting in questions that relate to them. So it's just like, what game was such and such good at that we played together, and I'm working on like I'm working on a game show. There we go.
That sounds
There we go.
fantastic.
It's like a game show. So
Speaking of game
yeah.
shows, would you go on a TV game show, reality show?
Yes, I would. I would.
Yeah.
I would. I used to
What would
watch
your
a lot
TV
with my
show of
mom.
choice be?
So
You could just
uh
click your fingers and be on a show. What would it be?
something that doesn't take a lot of skill. I'd probably go with Deal or No Deal or something. Something
Yeah,
just
I'm
love
in for
based.
that.
Me and having to use skill for stuff just never works out. So like I definitely couldn't pass Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'd miss like the second question. And then yeah, it'd probably be like something like Deal or No Deal.
I'm loving this. Let's do
Yeah.
Deal or No Deal with Frosty.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Frost, if you like. Okay, Dan thought you were named after Frosty the Snowman because of my mistake.
Really?
Because I'm calling you Frosty. He's like, it's named after the snowman. Uh,
Oh.
that's terrible. Okay, well, if nobody has anything that they specifically want to ask, I imagine that's because a lot of them know you, probably better than I do. So, I do have one question, actually. Let me
Yeah, yeah.
scroll up to this. What is PTHS? Hashtag PTHS. Your chat was spamming it when they came in.
Oh God, yeah. We don't want to go into that.
No?
Yeah.
You sure?
It stands. Okay,
Melkerite does.
We'll clear. I'll clarify this for everybody who's really confused. It stands for PT has cake. And I got up one day and everybody saw my ass and they were just like, "Oh my God!" It was just a weird moment. I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry, I have done.
It just somehow
far
became
worse.
this thing where it became like I got up once and like somebody said something and then it just became a whole like that's how my chat goes. Like it doesn't actually have to make sense. It's just like once somebody brings it up, it just becomes a thing and then I lose. I don't have any control over my chat. So
no, that's
thing.
what makes it beautiful. Melkerite says, "What's your opinion on Baruto?"
Oh, Boruto.
Oh, Boruto.
Oh,
okay.
trash.
Trash. There you go. Stick it on the can.
Yeah, Boruto. Okay, all right, hold on. I won't just diss it like that. But
You can.
me being a
That's
diehard
fine.
Naruto guy, I try to be open-minded. But I don't like Boruto. It's
Chat
not
don't
for
want
me.
open-minded.
Some people
They're
like
happy
it.
with that.
It's not for me.
If I was gonna start getting into anime, if you like, or I don't know if that's the right phrase, but like discovering anime, is Naruto a good place to start?
I would. Whenever I try to introduce people to anime, I start them with something small, like shorter. Like it's good to get into short because that's literally almost like 800 episodes worth
Okay,
of
so what would you
stuff to
suggest
watch.
for a starter?
It depends. What kind of anime is so diverse that it just depends on what kind of shows do you like. If you gave me like just a few things you look for in a show.
I tend to be action based.
Action based. Okay.
It's got to be not realistic but believable, right?
What about story? So are you like a big story guy, or are you just like the
Yeah.
action more than
No,
anything?
100% big story guy. No
Big
story, no
story
point.
guy. Easy ones. One of my easy recommendations is Full Metal Alchemist. I
Full
don't.
Metal Alchemist. Okay.
That's a good one. It has action. It has amazing story, and like the characters are really you really get attached to them.
Yeah.
So like that's a good starter one. And then like so I do this to everybody because I kind
No,
of
you
became
go.
an anime
I've
guy.
never watched an anime other than Pokemon.
Yeah. So like I always start people there, and then like you tell me what you do and you don't like, and based off of what you do and don't like from that show, I can tell you what your next show
It's like the anime whisperer. I
is.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, like I don't watch the TV, so like I missed a lot of stuff. I've never seen Game of Thrones, Arrow. I haven't seen none of that, but I've seen like any like relevant anime that I thought was
Yeah, that's your TV
kind of
replacement,
interesting.
right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
it makes
I
sense.
don't watch TV. I watch anime, so that's
Right.
it. Phase Zero is good. I see that. Phase
Yeah.
Zero is good, but I want to start with Phase Zero.
Okay. Talk to me about your backdrop behind you. This is fairly anime based, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Mainly all anime. I'm trying to get more like
I see the
more
Death Note.
stuff. So yeah, that's the Death Note here. If you can see it, Bob Ross. I got inspired by him a few months back. So that's my Bob Ross journal. That's a journal which like I haven't actually started writing in it, but I'm going to
Oh,
start
right, one of
writing in
those
it
journals. It's
soon.
not his journal. It's
No,
a
no, no, no,
journal for you
no,
to write
no.
in that is
Yeah,
his
but it's
face
a
on it.
Bob Ross based journal.
Yeah.
So, my Naruto stuff. This is like a little anime box I do in the channel. I pull stuff out of it. It has
Oh,
cool
yeah,
little
I've seen this
pictures,
one. I've seen this one.
trinkets, Dragon Ball Z. Oh, one of my friends got me this. This is it's a poptart card game. I actually haven't learned how to
Oh,
play
my.
it yet.
Oh, we've got to look forward to that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I can do to incorporate that in stream. Everything else is anime. I don't like all these are anime posters. My little sister made me this picture, this PTB picture.
This is
blew it
this
up.
is what I was trying to sort of
Yeah,
point you
yeah,
towards.
yeah. They stole. Well, didn't steal, but like that's my logo. She like got on one of my streams one day without telling me, and then like basically just clipped out me like the image, and then blew it up, and then
Yeah,
gave it
it's
to me for
fantastic.
Christmas. So
Yeah, no, what a brilliant
and
idea.
yeah, I was amazed. That was pretty cool.
Wow, I'm loving it.
It was pretty
Okay, that's pretty much wrapping it up, I think.
cool.
So first of all, anyone in chat who isn't following, go follow with the link that actually works. Secondly, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I know this was sort of a shot in the blue for you, and I was like, "Hey, you want to come do this?" And you were like, "Sure, why not?"
Yeah, no, this was really good.
I'm really glad to have you.
I really enjoyed this. This was fun.
Yeah, and I'll pop you the YouTube link when it's up. It should be up by Wednesday, I think. Editor.
Awesome. I'll be sure to check that out as well.
Um,
See how I sounded.
Yeah, fabulous. I'm going to do a couple of administrative stuff and stream ending stuff, but first of all, thank you very much, Frosty. If you don't mind,
yeah.
I'm going to cut you there.
And cool.
When are you streaming next?
I don't know. I was kind of considering either today, like tonight, or
Apex. 10 minutes. Get there.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll speak to you soon.
All right, anytime.
Cheers. Bye.